Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in. I am Sam and today we are back with another speed build. So we are going to be working right here behind Bones's house. If you want to see more speed builds or content like this, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I truly appreciate it, and let's go ahead and get started with this speed build. So I wasn't quite sure what to do behind Bones' house. It is still a very big space, and I was going to put Coco right behind him, but I just thought that was way too big of a space for her, and I kind of wanted her in this back corner where, you know, her house and stuff will be. So I was trying to think of things that I could do, and I sort of came up with a sunken orchard. So definitely something that I've seen a few times, um, but I think it is pretty cool. I don't know. It's just trying to think of things that are a little bit different. You know, farms, you think of them as very straight, very organized, and I wanted to sort of step away from that, so to speak. So it's almost like a circular orchard, and it will be down on the level, so sort of sunken. I'm not really sure if that's what you would call sunken. To me, it is, but yeah, I don't know. So when I decided to do this, I also decided to do a pretty much a big land bridge, and it will lead to Coco's house eventually. Like I said, I already knew I wanted her back in that corner by Red's beach, or the secret beach. So yeah, just decided to do sort of a land bridge, and I thought it'd be really cool to sort of do a little bit of a curvier bridge, so that way I kind of get that big circular orchard vibe. So here I'm just building out the cliffs per usual. That's usually what I start off with. And yeah, I'm just going to play the music and let you watch me build these cliffs quick. So you can see I'm working on the bridge part now. And I did want that bridge to be wide enough to put things on it, sort of decorate it all the way down to Coco's house. So that's why it is fairly wide, just so I can, like I said, decorate it more and work on that. So I was trying to get an angle to see if that would work, and I think at that point that I thought it would work, which it did. It was big enough. So here I'm just trying to build out a little bit of a cliff behind Coco's house. I just wanted enough to put a few things up top to sort of separate her from the beaches a little bit, so you don't really see them as much behind her house. So that's just what I'm doing here. I just want to make sure she has enough space for what I want to do with her house. So I just definitely want to make sure that as far as cliffs go and things like that, um, it is big enough for her house and, like I said, what I want to do with her house. So I knew I needed to extend out that cliff a little bit more. So that is just sort of what I'm fixing here. So I'm just sort of working out the incline that will go in the area. So the orchard obviously will still be accessible, but you basically have to go through Coco's yard to do it. So I definitely wanted to put an incline there so that way you can get up and down and see the orchard and pick the fruit, things like that. I also decided to put a little pond in the middle of the orchard. I thought that would be just so cute to have a little pond surrounded by all sorts of different fruit trees. So that is what I am slowly working on here. But decided that before I did the pond, probably should go get the trees and start placing them so I have a better idea of where the pond should go, how big it should be. So that is what I am doing at this moment. So I'm starting to sort of dig out approximately where I want trees. Like I said, I kind of want them in a circular shape, you know, two or three in hopefully enough room to leave a pond in the middle as well. So I start off with about two of each tree, work my way through, kind of see where I'm at. I had to go get more fruit for so I could dig up trees. So I do end up having about three of each tree, And I believe I do have an extra of one. I can't remember if it's a plain tree or not. I will probably end up swapping that out for another apple tree since that is the island fruit. Just makes sense to have an extra apple tree in there. So yeah. So now I start working on the pond portion of this. So now that I have a better idea of where the trees all can go, and I wanted the pond to pretty much give enough space to walk around, but fill up most of that middle section. So I decided to make a bunch of these hedges. I wanted the orchard to look very full underneath. So this is something that you can obviously see from the land bridge. So you're going to be sort of looking down on it. And I wanted it to feel very full and luscious and just wanted to look really nice from a top view. So I thought the hedges would be really nice and just filling it in with other um, bushes and things like that. So here's where I end up using a few of the other trees to sort of fill in. And now I'm just sort of fixing the cliff so it looks a little more, tighter, drawn in. So just placing the hedges sort of around the edge as best as possible. Just so that way when you look down, you're not seeing just grass, you can at least see hedges or bushes or something along those lines. I really didn't want to do too much else down there. I just wanted it to be a nice, cozy area, something just you can go hang out by if you want. So I decided to basically just fill it up with flowers, like a little meadow. So, like an orchard slash meadow situation. Um, just wanted it to be very pretty to be by, to look at, someplace you can go relax. Like I said, go pick fruit, things like that. So I am placing a bunch of bushes and decided to also add in some yellow tulips. I do have a bunch of them. So I was just going to do white cosmos, but I thought the yellow would be a nice contrast, especially since we don't have any yellow fruit. So I thought it would look really nice in this area. basically any spot I wanted there to be a flower in. I didn't really want to use too many codes, so I thought just filling it up with as many flowers as possible um, would just be a better option. So now I'm just laying down a little bit of a path that leads to the pond, and then you can walk through the flowers to pick your fruit and things like that. But I just thought a little bit of a pathing here would be really cute. So I time traveled so everything could grow in. So you can see down below all of the flowers are grown in, the bushes, we've got all the trees. So just trying to get a few different angles here, some pictures. I did decide that I think a few silos in here would look really nice, so I do clear out a little bit of an area so I can put a couple silos. As you can see, I have tons of things in my pockets, so I had to fix that, but um, just enough, like I said, to get something back here. And then I decided to also put another one in this area as well. And a little hose reel to water the flowers, make sure the trees and everything have it there. So I might do something on the beach related to the orchard. I haven't really decided what to do with this beach yet, so that will definitely be another speed build at some point. But yeah, so here I am pretty much done, just filling in any little extra spaces I have. And I decided to also move the coconut tree a little closer so it's just not in the way of the entrance. So just gonna go through here, snap a few pictures of the area in a few different angles so you can sort of get a better feel of what it looks like. Also go see what it looks like by the land bridge. I think it looks really cool. Definitely something that it was really fun. It was really an easy build, to be honest, but I had a lot of fun doing it. Something different. Like I said, I wanted this to be sort of a fun alternative to, your straight lined orchards. I love that you could still see all the fruit and things like that from any angle. So, yeah, it was just a super fun build. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!